There are tons of features. Let's start. This is the demo account. So these I have only added a Facebook page, an Instagram account, LinkedIn page, and a Twitter account. So let's suppose I'm gonna start creating some posts. So I'm gonna select this Facebook page. I'm gonna write some text here. We also have some formatting tools. So if I select this text, I can make it bold and italic if I want. And I can create the exact same post if I want for different social networks. For example, I can select Instagram and the LinkedIn page. So right now I'm creating the same post for different social accounts. We know that all social networks are different from each other. And we know that Twitter only allows 280 characters, which means if you want to write a long text made of, for example, 1,000 characters, it won't be possible. The text will be split on Twitter, which means only 280 first characters will be added on Twitter. What we need to do right here is customize the post for each social network. So I'm right here on Twitter. I'm gonna edit the text. I'm gonna cut some text, make it shorter. And if that text is very important, so I want to have the whole text, the whole characters right there, I can add a thread. I can create a thread for that Twitter account. So if I click here, follow-up comment, I can select Twitter, allow add follow-up comments, and I can continue the text right here. If the text is still longer than 280 characters, I can continue to add another comment. On Facebook, on Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube, you can add up to 2 follow-up comments, and on Twitter, you can create a whole thread of 15 tweets. Okay, so I'm gonna take this Facebook page as an example. Every feature and tool that I'm about to explain works for all the social accounts that you add to Publer, so you're good. So here we go. I have some text here. I'm gonna grab a photo real quick. Let's go with this one. And right now I have this superpower here. This is the hashtag generator, which will provide me some trending hashtags. It is real-time trending hashtags. And if you're curious to know, you shouldn't use a lot of hashtags on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and Twitter. On Twitter, for example, you can use up to 2 hashtags because, as I said, it only allows 280 characters. So you don't want to waste the whole characters on hashtags. And on LinkedIn as well, you can use up to 3 maximum. When it comes to Instagram, it's different because I've heard a lot of things about Instagram. In fact, I've heard that you shouldn't use the 30 hashtags, etc. You can only use 6 to 11. Well, I really think that there is a reason why Instagram allows you to add up to 30 hashtags, and I would highly recommend you use the 30 hashtags if you are a small brand and you want to get more visibility, you want to reach more people, because hashtags work just like filters. So yeah, feel free to use them all. And if you were more curious about that, I would highly recommend you use one branded hashtag. 2 hashtags have to be related with the industry, for example, in our case, software or technology. And also 3 hashtags have to be related with the location. For example, if you're located in Italy, use a hashtag Italy, hashtag made in Rome, or something like that. And 6 hashtags have to be common. For example, hashtag food, hashtag nature. Those are pretty common. And the rest, try to use more uncommon hashtags. For example, tips to live by. This is somehow uncommon. Okay, so I'm going to click this hashtag generator here, and it will generate some hashtags based on this image. If I had a link, then it would generate some hashtags based on that link. So what the link contains. And also, it also works just like this for the videos and the GIFs. Or if you only have some text, it will also work for the text only. So let's suppose you are talking about the horoscope, then it will generate some trending hashtags based on that text on the horoscope. Okay, so I'm gonna click hashtags and let's see what pops up. Okay, cameragram, interesting, art share, visual artist. I'm gonna use these. And right here, I have some other tools. This one is the location tagging tool. Try to use it every time. It works for Facebook, for Instagram, and for Twitter. Let me go with Paris, for example. I'm taking every capital city in Europe. Okay, so here we go. I have tagged Paris, and yeah, here we go. So as I said, this is the follow-up comment tool. I would highly recommend you use all these hashtags as the comment, because you need to have the caption nice and clean. It's better for your brand. And I always schedule these hashtags. I always schedule these follow-up comments. So let me enable this one. I remove the hashtags there. I can use the hashtag tool right here as well, but being that I copied them, I'm gonna paste it like this. I can also add another comment. So if you need, for example, to make people curious about your next event, and you can say, hey, the location is on the comments, feel free to reload the page and come back for in 30 minutes. And the event will be right here, already scheduled as a comment. So yeah, you can do that. We provide the option to add some watermarks. I have added 2 logos. Those are both PNG files. So let me click this white logo, for example. I have already named it. I can decide this opacity. I can mark it as a default one. So whenever I upload a visual content, it works for photos and videos too. If I make it default, then it will automatically edit this logo, will automatically be added. So I can make some changes. If I'm not happy with the size or the location, I can move it around. See, it looks better right here. I can make it smaller, and yeah, I can decide its padding as well. If you click update, then it is saved just like that. And if I upload a brand new photo, I can add the watermark in 2 ways. So if you haven't marked it as a default one, then let me grab a photo real quick. Let's make sure to use something like this. And if I click down here, media options, I can select the watermark. So if I go with the white one, let's preview it. Here we go. I'm going to put it right here. It looks beautiful. I'm going to click save. So if you preview the whole post, then the watermark is already added. Let's go to signatures. This is a life-saving feature because you can add some contact information. For example, you're too lazy to write a lot of contact information every time that you create a brand new post. So you can create a signature and it will be added automatically at the bottom of the caption. So I have created 2 examples here. The contact info, I have added the phone number, an email address, and the website. It takes me a lot of time to add information while I'm creating a brand new post. So I'm gonna create a signature for that. And also there is a slogan. Yeah, this is my creativity. This is a slogan, so you can mark one of these signatures as a default one. So whenever you create a brand new post, this signature is automatically added at the bottom. So let me show you how it works. So let me click this pen icon, signature. Let's choose, for example, contact info. So I have some text here and click preview. So if I click see more, this is the contact info that I want for my post. As I said, you can mark it as a default one. You don't have to manually add it. And the last one, I would highly recommend you use the alt text. So let me grab an image real quick. I'm gonna grab this one again. So here we go. If I hover the mouse to this image, there is a little icon right here. You can click that and add a caption. This caption is in fact the alt text. It is very important because it boosts your SEO score. So let's say you want this image that you're about to schedule on Facebook, you want this image to appear on Google as well. First thing. Second, This alt text is the text that used for the ones that are visually impaired. So it's the text that, for example, an image is not being reloaded, and it's exactly the text that you see right there. It's the text that people read to the visually impaired ones. And it is actually very important. And I would highly recommend you use up to 125 characters, and please avoid the decorations or fillings. So for example, a hand with a pink camera, something like this. Use nouns more than decorations or pronouns or something like that. And yeah, this is pretty much it.